Bangers. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? How y'all doing? How y'all doing on this beautiful Sunday, bro? How y'all doing on this beautiful Sunday? The guys are coming in, taking, getting everything situated. They coming in, coming along. Hope y'all doing good today. We got Uncle Chris in the house. Uncle Chris is about to hit the stage. So I want to thank y'all for joining us. This is On the Go podcast. You dig what I'm saying? We're gonna bring up the one and only Uncle Chris to the show. What's going on, my brother?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Deal. What's the deal?
What's up, bro? How you feeling, man?
Feeling good, bro. I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? We didn't got through the first week of the year. We still here. We still blessed. You love to see it.
Hey, that part. Love to hear it.
How
Hey,
you?
how's my audio, bro? Can you hear me
Nah,
good?
it's crispy. It's perfect. I got you. Appreciate everybody that's watching us live on YouTube and on Facebook. So Chris, how you week going, dog? How you week going?
Oh man, it's good, man. Shit. God woke me up this morning. My fam up as well. Blessed, maintaining. Shit. Got a roof
Love to
over
hear
my
it.
head. You did?
Love to hear it.
Can't complain. It
Can't
could be
complain at
worse,
all.
bro.
Facts. It could be worse. It could be worse. But we blessed, man. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
you know, while we wait for the guys to hop in, bro, I want to get your opinion on something, bro. Cause it done took over the internet. Like,
Talk to me,
how,
bro.
how you feel about the Uncle Cat Williams laying the truth down?
Whew.
How you
Hey, he
feel
shut
about
the internet down, didn't he?
that? Yo, did he?
Bro, they still talking about on I think I'm just like everybody else. Like, damn, Onk really took it there.
Yeah, he took it there, bro.
Onk really took it there. Like, it it's his truth. It's his truth. Whether people believe it or not, it's his story, it's his truth, it's how he sees things coming from his lens, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And hey,
Oh,
he
baby.
set the world off on fire, cuz
Did
he set the world off on fire, boy.
cool, cool.
Man,
Well, look.
man.
I agree with you, and we got two people that I'd love to bring onto the stage as they just hopped on. We got a pretty much a jam packed show that we getting into today, so y'all get ready, y'all be prepared. We got the one and only Ian
Ooh,
Midport in the building, and
Hey,
and we also
let's
have
go.
Ezra Jebediah Boyd. How y'all doing today, fellas?
aka Big Lou Daddy.
That's right. That's right.
Big Lou Daddy, how y'all doing,
AKA
fellas?
Kai Paran. There you go.
Yeah.
Facts.
doing good, man. Just happy, just
Ian
happy.
Midport.
My team's in the postseason. Well, we'll talk about that in a bit.
What's
I
up, bro?
got you.
I ain't seen your face in a long time.
What's good, man? Good to
What's
see
up,
you.
man? My bro teaching out here, teaching the youth,
Hey,
inspiring the youth.
Inspiring the youth
The youth, not with a TH, with an F at the
with
end.
an F at the end.
Youth.
Cool. Well, look, now that we got the
Hey,
gang
E,
here.
E.
Oh, look, go ahead. Look, he got some. What's that?
That's that
ooh, we
Juvie
got that
juice.
juvie juice. Yeah.
I thought you was clowning. You was for real.
You don't remember I had it last show, Jimmy?
You did have it the last show, but I ain't realize it was actual like a juvenile brand. Like,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah,
that's
It's
juvie
tough.
on
it's
it, bro.
like a
That's
it's
tough.
if I could compare it to something, it's like them twisted teas.
Really? So it got a little
Mm-hmm.
alcohol in it.
Little light,
Little light, little light.
little flavor save up in there.
A little
I got
something,
you.
something.
Little something, something. God
Little,
dog.
you know what I mean?
Well, look, fellas, we got us a jam packed show, and I'm gonna be honest. Like, I didn't put this one down on here, but I know we're gonna talk about it. Because it doesn't even pay not to bring it up. Pretty much the whole damn show is pulling for the Saints, to try to get in the playoffs. But some things happened today. So, E, how you feel about your Saints, man? Talk to me. What's your takeaway from this season?
Hey, can y'all see me? It's like it's
Yeah,
lagging.
are you lagging a little bit?
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah,
what
we
I
can see your ugly ass.
hey bro, hey look, Lou's right here, bro. Lou's right here. Don't say that in front of Lou, bro. Like Lou, he didn't mean it, bro. He didn't mean it. Why you calling
No.
Lou ugly, dog? That's not cool.
Hey, I didn't say Lou handsome. I didn't say that.
Whoa, wow.
Hey, 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 yo.
Hey. All right. Anyways, but I don't
We
want to
all
talk
grown
about
men here.
the season right now because here's the thing. Where was this like a month ago
On the bench.
when we needed this?
On the bench.
Where was this against LA? Where was this against Detroit? Where was this against Atlanta in Atlanta? Where was this Tampa week 4? Like, I mean, obviously some fans they'll sit there and be optimistic and say, "Oh man, we played great today. This is the last game. We're going into the offseason with momentum." No. Like I'm still sus about Derek Carr. I'm still sus about Dennis Allen. But if Derek Carr is finally healthy, finally, playing the way he's supposed to play, then that's good to know. Then that's good to know that we don't really have to go find another quarterback. I don't think we were going to find one anyway, but it's good to see him play well to end the season. This is the end. Knowing these teams, well, let's see. Seattle is 13-13, but Green Bay's beating the brakes off of the Bears right now. So the season's probably over. But I think the best thing to notice is that, with Michael Thomas was probably not coming back, we got enough weapons and the offense looked good today to, at least give some kind of hope. But I'm just more ticked off that this happened today when it could have happened like earlier this year.
I agree. Ian Mipperport, can I get your take on this, please?
Um, I'm with E. Like, where was this? Where was this week 4, week 5, 6, 7? Like, it goes to show you how some of these head coaches are inept. Like, look at Dennis Allen. Look at A.T. Perry. A.T. Perry was a red zone magnet today. The Saints had red zone issues all year. Like, what? um, Look at Arthur Smith with Atlanta. Bijan was hit and miss. Today, Bijan ran and caught the ball like a madman. Where was this all season? So it just goes to show you, like, a lot of head coaches, a lot of these so-called gurus on either side of the ball really don't know what they're doing. And it shows, this week shows Dennis Allen mismanaging the offense. Arthur Smith mismanaging the whole team basically. So a lot of these head coaches that mismanage their teams, come tomorrow, they're gonna be out of a head coaching job
They're gonna
for
be cooked.
sure. Oh yeah, they're gonna be cooked.
Absolutely. Big T, I see you in the building. Let me get your take on this because I know you a Saints fan too. So how you feeling about what went down this weekend?
See, first and foremost, I'm glad glad we got the win to stay alive. Glad Atlanta didn't drag us because for a minute there, it looked like them boys was trying to put it on us, but we decided to throw a pair and start playing. I'm gonna disagree with E and Dre. Yeah, where the hell has this been? Not even certain weeks all year, because up until the last 3 games of the season, we look like a team that was playing like we was playing straight ass. Like, where was this? So you put yourself in a situation, losing the games that we lost, getting the comeback, letting Green Bay come back and beat us, not beating Tampa Bay or Atlanta the first time and playing very mid against them the first go around. And now you're in a position where you're still alive, but you need the help, which we all know how that goes. Yeah, that usually never happens. So it's looking slim for us. I don't know the percentage, but I'm sure it's under 25% for us right now.
Oh yeah,
But
it's way, way, way down there.
with the momentum, uh, is this momentum good momentum going into next season? I would say so. I mean, we went down with a fighting chance of making the playoffs.
So I would go along the lines and say, yeah, this is some good momentum going into next season. Now, how the roster is going to look, that's obviously to be determined. Where we go in the draft is obviously to be determined. But yeah, nice momentum going in. You handled your rival. So yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, cool deal, man.
I
Good
would like
stuff.
to pose a question.
What you got,
Since
Chris?
we're on the topic of the Saints, um, where does this falls on the coach? How much of the responsibility of this is the coach, or is this just a team not getting their rhythm, not finding their chemistry together, or what do y'all guys think? What could be what would y'all think is the reason for them not finding their rhythm at least up until these last few games?
I mean, I think it's been on Derek Carr. I think between his health and just his play, it just hasn't been good. Like, I think there was some weeks where he probably shouldn't have been playing. Like, concussion protocol has been crazy this year. If you had a concussion, you're not playing the next week. And he somehow had a concussion back-to-back weeks and played both weeks. That's crazy. But it's been on Derek Carr. It like, you the quarterback, you got to play well. And I mean, today it was probably his best game of the year. You know,
Bro, on that extension.
Well, he under contract the next 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So his deal will be up in 26. But
okay,
I mean, the Saints have already said they're not firing Dennis Allen. They're gonna give him another season. So, I mean, you got to make it work with who you have. Dennis Allen says, "Hey, Derek Carr's my guy," so you know he's gonna roll with his guy. They're gonna give him another season rolling with his guy. I will say this: I don't think Pete Carmichael's coming back. I don't. I think they might make some changes at the coordinators, but I mean, Dennis Allen's safe. Like, it is what it is.
I mean, hey, look,
We can say this. And did get his first winning season this year as a head coach. So
that's a good stat, Tyler.
So
That's true.
9-8, his first winning season.
So, which
goes to show we played
horrible, and the man still got a winning season. So
you can take that how you
right
want.
above 500.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Before that, his best record was like 4-12. So,
I mean, playing in the NFC South, though. I mean, the weakest division in football. I mean, it's not a real big accomplishment to me.
So look, I'm gonna say this, okay?
Look at that background.
Bro.
I see what type of time
we on that type of time?
Yeah,
what my drink at? Hold on. I'm gonna pull me a drink.
Look, man, I'm gonna say this. And, you know, I love when we start off the show with energy, but I could just tell that y'all are so down with how the Saints season went that it's almost like it's killing y'all to talk about it.
It's not killing me. It's just like, if it was up to me, Dennis Allen would have been fired 6 weeks ago.
Yeah,
that's real.
Agreed. To me,
it's not that emotion right there. That emotion right there is what I'm talking about.
It's not that it's killing me. It's just that we're just settling for mid.
Right.
We like John Harbaugh is going to be a free agent coming up, and the Saints aren't even going to sniff trying to have a meeting with him after what he did with the 49ers. Like, that's the kind of shit that, like, the Saints have always done. It's like, we 16 getting in on that butt real quick.
I ain't gonna lie, 16. Look, we ain't even want to help y'all like talking about. So, you know, let me tell you something. At least I could appreciate the consistency. We was ass from week 1 to week 18. Y'all should have handled y'all business. Straight up.
That's dedication.
That's dedication, bro.
It's hard work being this mid.
Yeah, I just don't like that we're just kind of settling on, and you could make the argument, oh well, John Harbaugh might not work out, or oh, Ben Johnson might not work out. I know what Dennis Allen is. Dre, we just talked about his greatest accomplishment, and Dre just flushed it down his toilet. We just talked about how this man has his first winning season as a head coach, and Dre just flushed that shit clean down the toilet. So that's all I needed to know, about Dennis Allen. What is Dennis Allen's ceiling? Is it 9-8? Can you win a Super Bowl with Dennis Allen as your head coach? I don't think so.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. This not even a hot take. Dennis Allen's the second coming of Jeff Fisher. Like, it just is what it is.
At least Jeff Fisher went to a Super Bowl.
It just is what it is, man.
Cardinals just got the lead against Seattle, so we'll stay tuned.
Oh, my uncle just texted me and said he got some juvie juice at the house for me, so he watching. Appreciate you watching, Uncle.
Hey, in honor of Unc, if you watching.
In honor of Unc, yeah, let's go. Juvie, if you ever see this, bro, hit us up, bro. Sponsorships, you dig what I'm saying?
Send nephew a pack, Unc.
Straight up. Well, look, since we didn't beat the Saints to a pulp, let's get into something a lot more entertaining. Okay, let's talk about something that Ian Midproport helped me draft. Let's talk about this, man. Who had the worst collapse of the season? The Jacksonville Jaguars or the Philadelphia Eagles? Let's talk about it.
Oh, without a doubt, Philly.
Does Ian Midproport have his list of Black Monday victims? Because we gotta have that.
Oh no, that question's for later on in the show.
Okay.
That question's later on in the show.
Who's had the worst collapse? It's Jacksonville. It's not close. Because Trevor Lawrence is mid as fuck.
Well, he been getting hurt though. Let's be real.
He's not good. I said it in 21. Everybody was like, "Oh, he's the first overall pick. He's a great quarterback." I didn't see it.
So given Philly coming off a Super Bowl run, that wouldn't be the worst collapse to you?
I mean, they're gonna be in the playoffs, so we'll see what happens.
Okay, well, yeah, that's a fair point. Fair to say.
I mean, Jacksonville got lucky. They were down? What was it, 35-0 or whatever? And I mean, they were down 35-0 and came back and won. They got lucky there. And then Dre just talked about it. If the NFC South is the worst division, the AFC South's right behind it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, nobody was picking anybody else besides Jacksonville to win that division. You might have had a few people, picking like Tennessee, or you might have had a few people trying to pick the Colts, but nobody was like confidently picking anybody else besides Jacksonville to win that division. Damn. They went from all you had to do was beat Tennessee today, and they're out.
Yeah.
How did Trevor Lawrence play as well as he did last year and then take a huge step back?
Right. Yeah.
You added Calvin Ridley. You didn't. Christian Kirk was still there for most of the season. Evan Ingram was still there. Etienne was still there. How are you taking a step back?
That's tough.
Because let's look at it like this. Next year, healthy Anthony Richardson in Indy. You see what CJ Stroud's got going on. Are they favorites to win the division next year? I say
hell no.
No.
I think Houston would be the favorite, honestly. If
don't get me wrong, like Philly is doing some like monumental, like tripping over their feet right now. I think Marcus Mariota's in the game right now.
I'll say
that's a great point, King. Hurts step back was just as bad as Lawrence. That's a great point, King.
Okay, let me look up the stats real quick while Jerry talks.
I'll say this. Trevor Lawrence is going to get a lot of the flack, and rightly so. But I look at it like this: defense. Jack's defense is terrible. I mean, that front seven is awful, man. And I really think that they've whiffed on a few of these, top defensive picks. Like if they could go back in time 2 years ago they would for sure pick Aiden Hutchinson. Like it's night and day.
That's
And
real.
I think I think that's one of the reasons why they're collapsing. Like, Trevor Lawrence is not doing what he has to do, so they go 3 and out. So if the defense is constantly out there, they're not getting pressured, they're not getting turnovers. It's an ugly situation. Like they're not gonna win football games. And I'll say this: since Jacksonville beat the Steelers, and waved that terrible towel. They went 3-6, and they lost today. My Steelers won, and now we're in the postseason, and they're gonna be at home fixing guacamole dip for next week.
So let me ask this, since it was brought up with Jalen Hurts. Who would you rather have as your starting quarterback right now, Jalen Hurts or Trevor Lawrence?
I mean,
Russell
Hurts.
Westbrook. Russell Wilson.
Hurts.
I mean, Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson.
So I have the stats right here. So Trevor Lawrence this year, 4,000 yards, 21 touchdowns, 14 picks.
Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot of interceptions.
that's a score of a football game. Jesus Christ.
Jalen Hurts stats this year, 3,800 yards passing, 23 touchdowns, 14 picks.
I
mean, that's the same person. That's like the Spider-Man meme.
But you got to look. Jalen Hurts, his rushing, 600 yards rushing, 15 touchdowns on the ground.
Jalen Hurts has 15 rushing touchdowns.
That's what I'm looking at.
Lord.
Hey, look. As a fantasy owner of DeAndre Swift, Jalen Hurts has the most 1-yard touchdown runs in NFL history, bro.
DeAndre Swift's sole purpose this year was to get to the 1-yard line for Jalen Hurts to
for the brotherly shove.
For the brotherly show,
Brotherly show.
I mean, but like that's a great point. Jalen Hurts has not looked as good as he did last year, but I'd rather have Jalen Hurts than Trevor Lawrence as my quarterback.
I agree. Uncle Chris, talk to me, bro. How you feel about this one?
Oh man, I mean, I'm on a.
You sitting up there riding high like you really don't care. You know what I'm saying? You got
I'm
that
not gonna
49ers
say
beanie on and whatnot.
Yeah, y'all know who I'm riding with, but I mean, I'm on the opposite end because I'm looking at it like Philly just had that Super Bowl run. I mean, I know they lost some defenders, right? It was a bunch of defenders. They didn't really lose much of the offense, if I'm not mistaken, right?
No, they really didn't lose anything on offense. They actually retooled on offense. Honestly.
So for them to fall out, or at least go an extent the way they these last few games of the season, it's just been like, what the fuck? Like they started off, was it like 10-1?
Yeah,
10-1.
10-1.
Yeah, 10-1.
And then they go what 1 in their last 6?
Look, I'm gonna be honest, bro. What the Eagles did this year was the equivalent of like making hundreds on your first 2 exams in your semester, and then screwing the pooch the rest of the semester and be like, well, shit, I'm getting out of there with a C.
Hey, C's get degrees, bro.
C's get degrees, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. I'll add to this. It's really hard to come off a Super Bowl loss and you lose your offensive and defensive coordinators.
Yeah, Shannon just commented that too.
Yeah, that's real.
You know,
and look how good they each of those coordinators are coaching their respective teams.
Right? Yeah, it's tough to come off. You know, you got to learn a new system. You know, is Sirianni a good? You know, can Sirianni weather the storm?
Hey,
I mean, right now, man,
Jerry Cooker right here. I was about to ask the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Can Sirianni weather the storm? I mean, because if you go into the postseason, you know, next week and you get blasted, like this season was literally a wash. This is a lost season, no matter how you look at it. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, look at moving a little forward. Is Jason Kelsey gonna be there? Look at Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham. You know,
a lot of
veterans about to leave. You know, it's like, ooh, man, Eagles might. Hey, don't be surprised if, you know, Eagles can mess around and not make the playoffs if they don't play their cards right next year.
You're talking about next year?
Next
year.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then AJ Brown got hurt today, so we don't know the extent.
Yeah,
of that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting absolutely demolished right now by the Giants. Like,
right.
Like
that's
Marcus
crazy.
Mariota's been in the game for a bit now. It's not good.
Yeah, that's
not good.
You know.
And
so
what about not to cut you off, Dre? What about Hurts? Didn't he hurt his finger or something?
Yeah,
Sure
I
did.
think that's why Mariota's in the game.
Yeah, I thought so. I know I wasn't
Yeah,
tripping when I read that earlier.
hey, bro, Mariota starting next week in that playoff game, bro. Y'all
Woo!
had a good run. Y'all had a
Woo,
good run.
boy.
Yeah. Woo.
Oof. Yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
Hey, shout out to all the Eagles fans that was talking all kind of noise early on in the season and
Yeah.
going nuts, talking about we the best. They get
Mhm.
they get the first loss of the season, and it turns into, oh, we can't win them all. Nobody wins them all. They lose again, then it's like, oh, we're gonna be all right. They lose again, and then
Oh,
it's
we punched
like,
them in the stomach, bro. We
yeah,
punched them dead in the
yeah.
Yeah,
stomach when we
man. Whew.
whooped them.
That was get back, bro.
Oh, for sure,
How sweet
Yeah.
was
for
that victory
sure.
for you, Chris?
It was good, but it was it was bittersweet because it wasn't like a conference finals game, or it wasn't the give back like we wanted it to be. It was regular season and we got
Yeah,
the dub, but
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
to get it back in the conference final game would have been like it would have been cinematic, bro.
Boy,
Cinematic.
we watched Kyle Shanahan slide for the whole Bay Area on national TV, boy. He slid. They stood on business. They handled that.
Bruh.
They got
Hey,
get back.
it was so funny, bro. Cause look, I'm watching like the little pregame videos and stuff on Instagram and all that. And I don't know what it was, but the whole team pulled up in all black like the mob, bro. The whole
Yeah.
entire team rolled up in all black.
Yeah,
Black forces and all that shit,
speaking
bro.
of all black, the Falcons made a post today talking about week 12 and 18, and they had the black Air Forces. And the Saints clapped back and put the final score with some black Air Forces. Yeah. Yeah, fuck the Falcons social media. Always trying to take some damn shots, man.
I'm weak,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Hey,
Yeah.
man, look.
And AJ Terrell's not good.
No,
Atlanta,
he's not.
he's not good.
I'm gonna be honest. I mean, Jamar Chase showed y'all that in the national championship, so
Mhm.
we knew that. We knew that.
Mhm.
We knew that. So look, great way to end that segment. I want to get into this next topic that I know is gonna be hot. It's gonna be juicy. It's gonna be steamy. And no, I'm not talking about Big Perk Mike on ESPN. I'm talking about this, bro. Which coaches do you feel are potentially
Whew.
on the chopping block in the NFL
Well, let's
following the
go
end of
ahead
the
and
season?
this is why we brought in Dre. So let's
This is why we brought Ian Midpreport in, and I'm just gonna be honest, bro. I'm looking forward to what he has to say. So go ahead
Right.
and
Dre,
go
Dre
ahead,
the
bro.
Slim Reaper right here, bro.
Yeah, we
Yes,
gonna
Lord.
start. We gonna stay in Atlanta, man. Arthur Smith got to go. Mismanaged the team. This will be his, I think, third straight 7-10 season when Arthur Blank fired Dan Quinn for being mid 2.5 seasons. Mike Vrabel should be fired.
Whoa.
I know. Look now. Hear me out.
I gotta let you finish. Because you're cooking right now.
There is no excuse for why the Titans couldn't win the division this year. You found something maybe in Will Levis. You have DeAndre Hopkins, Traylon Burks is
Hey, is D Hop still at R1?
Yeah, who else to throw to?
Ain't got nobody
But
else.
I'm saying
Nobody else.
what I mean by that is he
All right,
still
yeah, the Saints are out. The Packers just got the first down. That game's over.
Ah man.
Yes.
Mike Vrabel needs to go. But I think he's gonna be a Patriot. He's gonna be the Patriots head coach. Speaking of Patriots, Bill Belichick, he's too high profile to fire outright. They're gonna mutually part ways. You know, they love to use that term. We're gonna mutually part ways. I think
it's the cash considerations of football.
Right.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna end up as the Chargers head coach. We all know Ron Rivera gone. I mean, if Ron Rivera ain't cleaned out his office at halftime, he a fool. He a fool if he didn't say, he didn't. I wouldn't even have spoke to the team. Hey, where Coach Rivera at? Oh, I think he cleaning out his stuff. Yeah,
man,
rightfully
I seen
so.
that nigga busting the corner already.
Rightfully so. I think I think the Raiders should give Antonio Pierce that job. That's what they need. They don't need a by the books coach. in Las Vegas. They need a player coach, somebody that can relate to the players, younger coach. They can vibe with them. They play hard with Antonio Pierce. So I think he's a good hire. Who else?
You not to
Go
mess
ahead.
with
No,
your
no.
train of thought. If John Harbaugh says he wants that job, you taking him over Pierce or you keeping Pierce?
Oh, Jim Harbaugh coming home. I'm sorry,
Jim
Bear.
Harbaugh. Sorry,
Yeah. If you want to be a defensive coordinator or what? Hey, look. They can either sugarcoat it. Yeah, look, we're not gonna get a head coaching job, but look, we got this nice shiny front end executive position for you, where you can still be around the team because Jim Harbaugh, man. I mean, let me tell you, what he's done at Michigan, minus all the controversies, is pretty special. But yeah, I would give him hands down, and that goes for the Chargers too. If I have to choose between Jim Harbaugh and Bill Belichick, they had to fuck that Patriot way. We going Jim Harbaugh. Sorry. Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. As far as Black, Monday, Mike Tomlin ain't going nowhere. That's dumb to say. He would have a head coaching job 2 minutes after Adam Schefter dropped the report that Mike Tomlin was getting fired. Absolutely.
Yeah, he would probably have it. He'd have a job before his, they paid out the rest of his contract.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Hey, King. Nah, I feel like Atlanta way too turned up for Belichick, though.
Yeah.
I feel like Atlanta way too turned up for Belichick.
What is
hey, bro, Bill Belichick single, bro. He might be in blue fame, baby.
Hey,
who
Go
else?
see Cindy up in blue flame, baby. What's up, man?
I think Matt LaFleur is safe. Eberflus is safe.
Wings and cheeks.
Eberflus needs to be on your list.
He's safe because you can't fire him and keep Justin Fields, and they're conflicted on that. You can't fire him and keep Justin Fields because the next coach that's coming in might not like Justin Fields.
Unless you want some Mike McDaniel shit.
Unless you want some Mike McDaniel shit and be like, okay, look, we're gonna implement a system. Look, here's the Eagles 2020 playbook. Here you go. Unless they do that. So I think Eberflus is gonna be safe for now. Matt LaFleur is safe. Mike McCarthy. If the Dallas next week gets destroyed in the playoffs, I think he's gone as well. I think he's gone.
That's kind of spicy.
I think he's gone,
that's
man.
Why he's here. That's why Dre's here.
I think look, you've had a good season overall. Dak is playing, this is arguably one of Dak's best seasons. He's not turning the ball over as much. You going in there and you playing a home playoff game. And if you go in there and you lose that home playoff game, a one and done again, I think Jerry Jones is going to pull the trigger.
That's real. Because Jerry on borrowed time.
Who do you think though? Like, Cause like I feel like if Belichick would go to Dallas, he ain't gonna be with it because he wants to have the say. And,
he would. Yeah. And I think that possibly why Bill Belichick's the job opportunities might be limited because I think he's gonna come with the expectation that, hey, look, if I'm going to LA, I need to be the head coach and the GM. And you see how he built a team. That man gave Mac Jones, Juju, and an old Devontae Parker as his weapons. That's not good. That's not good, man. So
Shana made a good point. I mean, Mike McCarthy will definitely be on the hot seat because it's the Cowboys. Any other coach? Sean McDermott has been doing this. Hey, bro, somebody got to stop 16.
Hey, I love 16, bro. I love 16, bro.
Sean McDermott's been doing the same thing in Buffalo, but he ain't fired. Whoa.
We getting spicy now.
Where's the lie?
That's ghost pepper spice, boy.
Where's the lie though?
Now you're not lying.
If you put their records side by side since McCarthy's been the coach, I bet you they're close.
All right, look, let's be fair. Here's the deal breaker. The owner. That's the deal breaker.
Yeah, Jerry Jones, man. Ooh.
That's the deal breaker.
Yeah, but you gotta look at the brand. You're the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys.
And speaking of brand, I'm glad you bring that up. I'm glad you bring that up, E. Speaking of brand, I want to thank everybody that's watching us right now on YouTube and Facebook. If y'all don't mind, smash that like button to help us get out and promote our brand, OTG, as we continue to bring this amazing content to y'all. But right back to the show.
But yeah, I think Dan Quinn's gonna be a hot commodity. I mean, had Dennis Allen messed up this stuff today, I would have. If I was the Saints, I would have ran and got get Dan Quinn. Like when Dan Quinn was the head coach in Atlanta, he gave us problems. Okay, he had a competitive team out there. Like good coach. I know. Obviously, he blew the Super Bowl, which not a good look. But Dan Quinn is definitely going to be one of the targets.
What team he was? Well, I can't remember what team he was coaching this year.
He's the defensive coordinator
for the
Cowboys.
For the Cowboys, all right.
Yeah, he got Deron Bland looking like Richard Sherman out here right now.
I dig it. I fuck with it.
Okay. Well, cool. Dre, I want to say I appreciate you. Blessing us with your what is it? Your Black Monday list of coaches that will potentially be on the sofa next to us watching the playoffs.
So we got to keep track of this. So to see how many, because I think Dre was like 7 for 7 last year on this. So it's like so he said Vrabel. I just want to list it. Vrabel.
Rivera is a given.
Rivera, that's a gimme, but we'll rack it down.
Yeah,
I got Arthur Smith. I got Vrabel, Arthur Smith, Rivera.
He also brought up McCarthy if the Cowboys lose, so you got to put a star by that.
I got an asterisk by it. Okay.
Yeah.
I
said Belichick, but they're gonna mutually.
They're gonna mutually part ways.
Yeah, mutually part ways.
That's same difference.
He's losing his job, mutually parting ways, getting fired, same shit, just different terminology.
Yeah, for sure. It's like the cash.
Look, let's just be real. White people mutually part ways. Black people get fired. Okay, let's just keep
stop,
it a beat.
boy.
Let's just
boy. We gonna get canceled if you say some shit like that.
I'm just saying. Where's the lie? Where's the lie?
Tyler, you see his background.
Hey, white people get an org announcement. Black people get escorted off the premises. That's the difference.
Boy, look, white people get a severance package. Black people get the last 2 weeks.
White people get a severance package. Black people get unemployment. That's the difference.
White people get an exit interview. Black people get exited off the premises.
Black people gotta clear out that lot.
Hey, chill out.
We gotta chill.
Chill out. For next week, I'll be like, hey, welcome to On the Go, Jim. We don't know what happened to Jim. We got too woke, so now I'm your host.
Bro. God damn. Okay, all right, cool. So all right, now that we got the shenanigans out of the way, bro. Let's tap into some college football. So Michigan, they defeated the Crimson Tide. The cousins in love, Alabama. They defeated them, and Washington defeated Texas, the Texas Longhorns. So we got Michigan versus Washington tomorrow night for the national title. Fellas, who you got?
I'll go first. Just my quick opinion. I think Washington has way too much offensive firepower. Even though Michigan's defense is good, Washington's offense is just on another level. I mean, they got weapons everywhere and they can score any which way. So if Penix and them guys get out to a fast start, you look up and it's 14-0. I think Michigan, JJ can't outshoot Penix, and I think that's going to be the difference maker right there.
Hey,
I agree.
I feel like Michigan might be the popular favorite, so I'm going for Washington.
Yeah, treacherous. I like that.
I'm going for Washington.
All right, so we got two people going for Washington. What about you, E?
Make it 3.
Damn.
Oh, that's not good.
Do we have?
That's why I'm kind of scared to. I mean, Dre said it. Like, they got firepower. My only beef with them is that every game they've played is close, which tells me one of two things. They're always close to blowing it, or good teams always find a way to win. There's always no in between. But man, if Penix has time to throw, bro, it's a wrap. But Michigan's defensive line looked crazy against Alabama. Like, I don't know. I mean, the game's in Houston, so it's a dome. You ain't got to worry about the weather or nothing. So,
yeah.
Hey, Shannon said he got Michigan, but it will be a lot closer than people think. That might be dope. What about you, T?
what does
How you
Vegas say
feel,
right
T?
now? Tyler?
Washington. I don't fuck with Michigan, so Washington.
Shout
Oh,
out
there
to
you
my
go.
boy Coach Brooks at Westminster with me. Shout out to him. His Huskies gonna get it done.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
Jimmy, who are you with?
Man, yo, look, I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. Look, they only got one black quarterback playing still, so I gotta go for Washington, bro.
Right. You're too woke, man. You're too woke.
Look. All I'm saying, Dr. Umar gonna be proud of me, bro.
Brothers, we must stay strong. Brothers, we must stay strong.
Dr. Umar ain't gonna fuck with me.
Hey, not me. Hey, me either, bro.
Hey, but guess what? Guess what? His opinion don't matter. Shit to me.
Nah, it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter.
Michigan is a 5-point favorite right now.
I like that. That's a huge amount of points.
Wow.
Yeah. So Vegas, it's interesting.
That's a lot of points, bro. I don't think 5 points given that team Michigan got. I mean,
hey,
should
I bet a little dub on that?
Nah,
think I might cash in.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
The ESPN, the matchup predictor has Michigan as a 75% probability to win.
Hey, and they ain't giving them boys any shot. It don't seem like it, but man, I'm telling you.
See, I figured. I said Michigan was a popular favorite.
Yeah, I mean, I when you said that, Chris, I was like, damn, like, Chris might have a point there. I was like, let me go look at the line real quick.
Well, hey, look,
I'm pretty sure Texas was the favorite over Washington anyways last weekend, so that ain't gonna phase Washington. They just gonna come out, play ball, and hopefully get that dub.
Yeah, Penix on behalf of the black people, the black community, the left-handed community, go ahead and fall out, bro. Hey, two underrepresented groups, what's the other word I'm looking for? They just don't get their fair share. Go ahead and handle your business for us, Penix.
Ball out, young man.
Ball out. Guys, I would I guess it seemed like everybody going for Washington, so we know what's gonna happen there.
That's not good. It's gonna be 38 zip. Michigan, and I'm gonna be like, "Oof, man, this didn't age well."
That didn't age well. So I want to end this on a light note. I'm pretty sure we've all seen it. Shannon Sharp sat down with the great Cat Williams.
Oh God!
And he laid it out on the table, bro. He laid it all out on the table. Some of people's favorite comics, stole jokes. Some of people's favorite comics, are not who they claim to be. So, guys, what was your, and it's just a one-liner. I'm going to go down the line. What was your one-liner from that podcast that you could go back to and be like, yeah, this was my one-liner from this?
Hey.
Talk to me, Chris.
Could it be, are we like a bar that he dropped or just anything that we found funny?
Anything you found funny, bro.
It was, to me, when I don't know if I sent it to y'all, but he was like, my only goal in this thing was to make sure I keep my asshole virginity or whatever, some shit like that.
That was a wild line.
And how he said, I can't remember how he put it, but it was when he said that, I was like, oh, this thing is crazy, dog. And he was like, I also turned down $50 million 4 times. Sometimes you just gotta say no.
Hey,
Nigga,
King
P.
say
Diddy like the
special
party.
can't be found on YouTube or Tubi.
Not Tubi.
Hey, bro. Netflix or Tubi. Either one, it don't matter. It can't be found on Netflix or Tubi.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I like when he said Uncle Shay was talking to him about just the industry, and basically Cat said it like this, like it's only two sides. It's God's side and the other side, and Satan can't create anything, not even blessings for his people. And y'all know who I'm talking about, and I was just like, wow, that's a great quote. So
that's a great quote. That's a great quote.
That's one of the lines that stood out to me.
That's a great quote, bro.
I gotta let me see. What was it that he said? I gotta find a clip.
You gotta find. Go ahead, find. While you find that, T, what was yours, T?
I don't really have a one-liner, but I do. When he said that Steve Harvey looked like Mr. Potato Head, that was one. And I guess the other thing was the way he started it. Like, it wasn't no warm-up, no questions. He sat down, took a hit of the drink, and was going in on everybody. Like, most interviews, you warm up to going off on somebody or going off on shit. Nah, he's like, hey, got my drink poured. Oh yeah, so this motherfucker, and it just kept it going for the whole 2.5 hours. That's wild.
Basically, it opened up like this. Uncle Shay, hey, Cat, how's it going? Cat Williams. Yeah, Cedric stole my joke, and I just was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit, this is.
Hey, look, Shannon said it best. A lot of people responded to him, but nobody said he was.
Nobody
lying.
said.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Even Q came out with that 9-minute video and still said he was telling the truth.
Yeah, he was telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga made a 9-minute video just to say that man was telling the truth.
I'll say this last thing. The most cringe thing I seen all last week was Ludacris, that Ludacris freestyle. Like,
that was
ridiculous. I love Luda, bro. I love
Luda too, but man,
y'all know that's my top 5. That's top 5 for me.
Nah, he could have kept that one in. He could have kept that one in his photo album.
As hard as it was, he should have never came out with it.
Yeah, he should have never.
He should have left it alone.
Yeah, keep that in your videos album. Nobody wants to see that shit.
Yeah, bro.
E, what was your one-liner, E?
I got 2, bro. So the first one is, it reminded me of like when we would like all link up together, and it's like Shannon Sharp was like, "Damn, bro, like, is it the drink that's getting to you? You like popping off?" He said, "Huh, you've had more than me. I've only had." and then that's when you knew he was on demon time. He's like, I ain't nothing to the influence. I'm about to go in. I don't give a fuck. It ain't your little cognac here that's about to,
Yeah.
My other favorite line was that he said Tyler Perry and Ricky Smiley can only play women in movies.
It's like,
he wasn't lying though. He wasn't lying.
Funny though, like,
wow.
He wasn't lying, bro.
It was another one that took me out. He was talking about Chris Tucker and Michael Jackson. He said, Christmas. Have you ever met another grown man to give you a nickname like that?
No, that one threw me for a loop because I'm like, damn, like I like Chris Tucker, but I ain't want to do Chris like that.
I was like, oh, bro, what the fuck? Dog?
Hey, I will say though, like, another one-liner that wasn't in the video, but he had like a video to Kevin Hart, and he was like, "Yeah, I got $5 million for you, Mitch." It's like, do you not say bitch or something? Like,
nah, bro,
a male bitch.
But you remember the Kevin Hart was it a movie or a TV show, and he played
show.
The Mitch. His name was he played The Mitch.
I guess that one went over my head, but I was like, damn, like,
bro. Nah, I'll say this, bro. Like he had a bunch. He really had a bunch, but I don't know why. But the one that stick out to me the most is the line about a fat Faison lie. Like that, that shit was just hilarious to me.
Oh, fat Faison lie.
The crazy thing is,
lie, bro.
I know Faison Love felt like 50 Cent. He was like,
what
hey, yo, what did I? Why am I catching strays? Hey, you said, fuck Nelly, fuck blah, blah, then fuck me. What did I do? Like, like, we got Faison Love coming out the basement making a video about Cat Williams.
I'm for real, bro.
One other thing I like that he did, he gave flowers to the real like comedians in the industry, like Gary Owen,
to the GOAT. Bernie
Wanda
Mac.
Sykes.
Burning Mac.
No.
Bernie Mac.
He did give flowers to Wanda Sykes. He said he likes Wanda Sykes. He don't fuck with
It
Wanda
was
Smith.
the other. It
No,
was the
Wanda.
yeah.
But hey, have y'all seen that video? Oh,
Hey, nigga said you big on the radio.
dude, you big on the radio. He said, what you cook? Oh, I cook broccoli for my kid. He said, broccoli? What you doing? Sprinkling some Tonys on it? Oh, how hard is it to boil water? Oh man, that was bad. It was
Bro,
bad.
he
That's,
fried
he
her,
was on
bro.
her ass,
that's
bro.
why, but yeah, I'm glad he gave his flowers to Bernie Mac and comedians like Gary Owen and Wanda Sykes, Dave Chappelle, of course, because that's what I was scared, man. If he would have mentioned Dave Chappelle, I would have had a conflict of interest there, boy. Because I love Dave
it
Chappelle.
seems like
Hey.
Dave Chappelle's like the Godfather, bro. Like nobody fucking with
Yeah.
him. Nobody got
Hey.
shit on him or nothing.
We talking, but I posted it yesterday. We all know who the dark horse is. We don't want that motherfucker to start talking.
Who?
Eddie Griffin.
Eddie Griffin, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Oh Lord, yeah. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't
Y'all
want that.
think Cat said some? Hey, ask Ez. Ez know I love EG, bro. I'm a huge
bro.
fan of Eddie Griffin. Boy,
I don't know where Eddie Griffin at, bro, but nobody pissed him off, all right?
bro, he gonna fry. Look, they think Cat said some shit, some raw filter shit, man.
I'm gonna say this. I feel bad for Uncle Shay because how do you top this?
I mean, you just keep
Hey,
pushing, bro.
How do you
Bro,
top this?
You know, Cat said it himself. Bro. You know, everybody about to want to come back.
Yeah. Yeah. But how do you, man? I'll be looking. Hey, who can we get on after this?
You gotta. I mean, if any of those guys gonna be mad at Shannon Sharp for that, then you obviously guilty.
Yeah,
because
Yep.
he obviously asked the question, but Cat took it beyond detail. Said shit that we know probably shouldn't have never been said. Some things that should have been kept, amongst those him and his peers, right?
Oh, definitely.
But if like, let's say, right, let me try to find a way to articulate it. I can't be mad at somebody asking y'all a question about me. They don't know me. They know that you know me. So they just asking a question. You can't necessarily be mad. They don't really know the ends of, like, they don't know our relationship like that. They don't know. They just looking on the outside end, right?
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. No.
Man, I want to say this though. Like, I think I liked, because I know we're a sports podcast. We talk sports, and somebody could probably be hopping on right now and be like, "Why the hell are they talking about this?" Even though we've been going for almost an hour now. But I like the fact that Cat Williams showed that even though some people might look at it as just comedy, funny man, it's still competition to them. Like, at the end of the day, there can only be one king. And Cat Williams said it best. Until you the king, you only get kinged by the king.
Hey, it's like when Kendrick dropped that Control freestyle.
Yeah. It's facts, bro. Like, at some point, I know, like, people look at their jobs and be like, oh, it's work or whatever. Like, but there's competition everywhere. There's competitions in sales. There's competitions in teaching, like teacher of the year, teacher of the month. Whose kids in class did the best? Who had the best grades overall? Best improvement? Whatever it is you're doing, like, there's always some type of metric, some type of KPI that can measure, your impact. And I like that Cat, even though we all sit back and have a good time laughing, and we think about it like, oh, this guy's funnier than this guy. Well, these people that actually do it, they feel that way too.
Hey, and let's keep, like, when we talking about him, on, like, those people he mentioned, do y'all think I'm sure I think I know the answer, but do y'all agree or believe that he's funnier than all of them?
Oh, Cat Williams is definitely funnier. I'm gonna put us all on the screen for this one, because this don't even pay.
You got to see everybody reaction.
Yeah, bro. Like, Cat Williams is funnier than Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer. He's funnier than Mike Epps, and I like Mike Epps. He's funnier than Chris Tucker. He's funnier than Martin Lawrence. Cat Williams is funnier than. Cat Williams said D.L. Hughley's the Godfather, but I think Cat Williams is funnier than D.L. Hughley. That's just me.
To be fair though, DL Hughley is like before our time. A lot of people our
yeah,
age
you're right,
DL
you're right.
Hughley as the radio show guy. Like they
But
don't
that
know.
goes to show you Cat's range, though. Like Cat range, his range as far as like greats versus new people coming in, he got a range of content that can last between this decade and that decade. I went back and watched some shit that I was watching Cat Williams do when I was in high school, and I was laughing again, even though I was watching it for like the fourth time. The
Bro,
shit's still funny.
it's 2023 and people still dressing up Halloween as that green jacket from the
Right.
stand up, bro.
From the stand up, yeah.
People still dressing up as him, bro. So you know what it's almost that green jacket is iconic as Eddie Murphy's red jacket in his stand up he did. You know what I mean?
That's
That's
real.
that's a generational crap.
I'm also keep
But
it a
I-
stack.
but I
Cat
think-
Williams is funnier than Chris Rock. Cat Williams
Oh,
is funnier
hell
than
yeah.
Eddie
But-
Murphy. Just
To
saying.
Jimmy's point,
Ooh, hold on now. Whoa.
well, no, hey, Jimmy
Oh.
said it with that, but didn't mention it because of Cat Williams' range. He's touched multiple generations too, bro. Because
Yeah,
like
that's true.
Mhm.
you know, like if you didn't watch the Friday movies, you probably watched the Boondocks. You remember him on the Boondocks, you know.
Yeah.
A pimp named Slickback.
Bro, I've watched Cat Williams in repos. Like,
Yeah.
like, like, let's be
You
real.
did
Like,
some underground shit too.
yeah. And don't get me wrong, like I could appreciate Kevin's hard work ethic, because no matter if you a plant or not, you still gotta be there. You still gotta put in the work. But I don't think there's a single thing Kevin Hart has ever done that's funnier than anything Cat Williams ever put out. That's just me.
You said
Nah,
Kevin
I-
Hart.
Kevin Hart. There's not a single funny thing that Kevin, and I've laughed at some Kevin Hart shit.
Kevin Hart's got that one stand up that is like excellent. Like start
Yeah,
to-
like clowning
I
his
can't think
dad.
of the name of it.
Yeah.
I know which one you talk. Laugh at my pain.
You ready to go
Laugh at
down?
My
Like,
Pain is like
yeah,
really good.
I'm not putting Kevin down, so don't take that as a slight to Kevin. I'm
No,
just
no,
saying.
trust me. I'm not a Kevin Hart stan. I'm not gonna sit
Hey,
here. And,
yeah,
Okay.
E, remember
Alright.
we after school one day we kicked at your mom's crib. We had because I bought the bootleg and we watched.
That's what
that
I'm saying.
shit.
Like that. Like I know you said everything.
A CIA agent, he did not mean that type of bootleg. He talking about from a store called bootleg.
Oh,
where you
yeah,
go-
No. Hey, look, bro.
yeah.
We in a different generation now. There's different, there's easier ways to do that now. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, like that
Facts, Shannon.
stand up is very good. Like from start to finish. Like there's no dry spots, if you will. Like I thought that was great. Like I mean,
Kevin Hart, his funny is like it's only funny for so long.
correct. Yeah.
Once he start doing the same shit, it's like, all right, my nigga, we know about your daddy now and all this. You know what I mean? But like, hey nephew, what's up?
He like, I'm ready to eat. I'm like, I'm coming. big
Yeah,
dog.
but and I'm not saying like Kevin Hart not funny because like he said, bro, we obviously enjoyed the special he did. We laughed at it and all that, but we've taken away more Cat Williams moments than anything. Like from Friday After Next to the stand-ups, from the pimp named Slickbacks, even from him being in music videos and all of that, bro. You know, let's not forget Cat Williams done little skits and all of that in videos, music videos and all that as well.
That's facts. That's
Like-
facts.
So
I mean, he's definitely an icon. I think the past, call it decade, last 8 years. I mean, hell, we debated this on the radio show. A lot of people said he had to go versus the the people that was on there, but like he's kind of just had a period where he just hasn't put out nothing. So if you weren't familiar with him before then he just was like,
and look, bro, after this interview that he just did with Shannon Sharp, bro, if he was to announce a tour and Kevin Hart had a tour going on, bro, everybody going to see Cat. Everybody going to see Cat.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Everybody going to see Cat.
Absolutely. Well, guys, I thank y'all for tapping in today. Everybody that stayed through and even jumped in and jumped out, appreciate y'all coming through. And I definitely want to give a special shout out to Ian Mid Report, blessing us with his intelligence on today. Appreciate you coming through, dog.
Thank y'all.
Hey,
It's always
Jim, I got a question, bro.
What you got, bro?
Why we ain't talk about your Lakers?
And do 45, 47.
He's so fed up with the Lakers, bro. Like, I don't even like the Lakers like that. And I suggested to him, I said, "Hey, bro, y'all should go get Anthony Simons." And he's like, "Ezra, shut up, bro. Like, we're not getting Anthony Simons." I'm like,
I don't want to think about nobody, no trade that could be good for us because I know it's not gonna happen. I know what time it is, and to be honest with you, I'm not talking about the Lakers until after Martin Luther King Day, so I can get my black on. Speaking of, never mind. I'm not gonna bring that up while we're on YouTube, but I'm gonna tell y'all offline.
Don't get us flagged, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you offline. This is like strike 3 for my boss, by the way. So I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna tell y'all offline, bro.
Hey, you want some Debo shit? Okay,
hey, bro. Look, catch y'all on the next one. We out of here. Peace.